Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Oh my God, what happened to the last week? Oh my God, I've been 36 again for a week. What? Oh my God. For people who don't know what that reference is about, hello, I'm Linda. 2001, I died when I was 36 years old. 35 years old, I should say. So every time I have a birthday since, I make a joke that I'm only 36, okay? Plus a few. Do the math. If you really want to work it out, I was 35 in 2001. I'm not young. I'm not old. I am beautiful. I am young. I am free. I am fit and strong. How you all feeling this morning? Today is Affirmation Sundays. It is tarot, live readings, whatever else you want. Okay. Hello from Greece. Hello. Good morning, Kristen. Oh, no, not Kristen. Chrissa? Nicolau. I hope I got it right. Krista, thank you so much for saying that you're in Greece. Okay, guys, letting you know, today I'm going to do tarot. I'm going to do any psychic questions that you want. Just remember, she loves yes and no questions. Like, for example, am I ever going to see my dog again? Okay, yes or no? Well, that is a yes, because we always see our friends again, even when we die, because we all connect up in heaven anyway, right? So the answer there is always yes, okay? So you got to be specific. Am I going to see them as Linda? Okay, that sort of thing. Howdy from Texas. Hello from Panama. Happy 36th birthday, said Kristen. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Okay, what do you want me to talk about today? Let's just go there. I've started Rumble. My Rumble is called Psychic Bananas. Wait until you see what's coming this week. Okay, last week it was just a tempter because I've been extremely busy, right? So what? I just put out a little tempter last week, okay, talking about whatever it was that I was talking about. Oh, yeah, something's not right with Hurricane Ian. Okay, so here is a link over to my Rumble channel. This week I'm going to talk the psychic predictions that I got regarding MH370. You know that plane that disappeared back in 2015? 260 something passengers? Well, it's on Netflix now. I've watched the Netflix show. I know some more information than that. Oh yeah, there's a lot. And I'm going to be talking on Rumble next Friday night about my psychic information, as well as information they did not release in that Netflix doco. So anyone who has watched it, I'm sure you'll say, yes, it was great how they were using all the different theories. But my spidey senses is pay attention to episode 3, the French girl, what she's talking about with the AWACS, because I saw that about a year before it even happened, okay? So I can't talk about it on YouTube, but I can certainly talk about it on Rumble. Rumble's on Psychic Bananas because it sends us bananas when we think about this stuff. Who was it? So I'm going to be also talking about crisis actors, if you know what they are. So this week I'm going to talk about MH370. Next week after, oh boy, I've got another great one to talk about. But we won't go there yet because I want you guys to go over and see the truth that I'm going to start sharing on Rumble that I can't talk about here on YouTube because of the community standards, right? Okay. Hello, Miss Cramer. Always happy to see you. Thank you so much, Connie. Okay, dear lady. Yep. Hello. Okay, I'm going to try and stay up with the comments today. I am in no rush to get off here today. Okay, so as you can see, I'm ready for the day. I actually straightened my hair this morning. I haven't straightened my hair for about 6 months since my roots have been going out. So, yay, I'm excited that I've started straightening my hair again because my hair is quite curly, as you can tell from my videos. Okay, all right. news on my internet. I have a guy coming here Tuesday. You know, I remember the day, October 16th, 2019. That's when I lost internet. I'll repeat, October 16th, 2019. That's the day I lost internet. So I've been using my hotspot since, and it's only taken 3.5 years for them to finally say, we're going to send out a guy to see what's going on. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. So this Tuesday coming, hoping he turns up, because I'm not holding my breath. Oh, thank you. She just said, oh, yeah, he's coming. Is he going to sort it out? Oh, God, she just went, ee. Oh, God, I hope he sorts it out, because I really want good, steady internet so you guys can watch me. All right, on that note, which card will I pull first? Let's just go there. Okay. You look gorgeous, says Connie. Oh, thank you. You know, and it's okay, guys, to acknowledge compliments and to give out compliments. So today, as part of my psychic development, I would like you all to do some homework. Oh, thank you so much, Connie, for giving me the little thought there. I'm going to give you the credit for this one. I want you all to do some homework this week. Oh, my God, I'm just looking at my grey streak coming through. Look, this is all grey, this streak here. Okay, let's try and hide that. Oh, God, that even looks worse. Oh, no, it's okay. No, it actually looks better because I like it. I want to be Morticia Adams. So let's just get back to homework. This week, I would like you to all to compliment one person. Let's start with the baby step. So you've got a whole week to compliment one person. Okay? I like giving clues. So as you go in to buy groceries, you compliment somebody, even if it's the guy that you pay at the counter. Wow, I like your beard. Suits your face. That sort of thing. Wow, I like your shoes. They look so comfortable. Where did you get them? My partner would like some too, even if you're single like me. They don't have to know, but you're complimenting them, okay? I like going into the cat food aisle at my grocery store because that's where all the lonely people hang out. It's true. It's true. You know, I actually call it the cat aisle at Woolworths is the pickup place, because that's where you got all the people that only look after their cats and dogs. So you go in there and you only have to start with, oh, hi, what sort of food does your dog eat? Because they're only looking at dog food, right? Unless they're going to eat it themselves because it's cheaper than normal food. Okay? So always assume that they do have a pet. Oh, my God, my sense of humor this morning. Okay. Okay, it's the thought that counts. Okay. We are still here regardless of internet quality. You're great, said the bravados. Thank you so much. Okay, if you want me to answer some psychic questions for you today, it's live reading time. Okay, so all you got to do is comment your questions. Okay, if you want yes or no answers, will I swap jobs in 6 months, that sort of thing, please just comment it away. If you do have a private thing that you want to know about, I invite you to email me, where I do private email readings, okay? I always put out my PayPal link. My PayPal was one of the first comments at the top of the comments, guys. So if you go in there, my email is there. Email me and say, hey, I'm having this issue with a coworker or whatever you want clarification on, okay? And I'm happy to reply in private. All right. The other thing I'm going to say straight away, if you want any of my 4 books, or maybe I should do it that way, 4 books. I've got my heaven experience when I died and went to heaven for 5 years. My ghost explanation book, why they stay, what they can do, what they don't do, things we should never ask of a ghost. Do you know you're dead? That's one of the questions we never say to a ghost, right? Because they don't know. So I've got heaven. I've got book book on ghosts, psychic, and then I've also got spirit guide book. I reply with them attached as PDFs, and if you like, you can then go and print them. How easy is that? So I always put in my PayPal link just in case you guys want to support me. You know, I don't charge for anything anymore. You know, if you think about current rates for a psychic reading, here in Australia, it can be anything up to $1,000, okay? Starting from some places charge $50 to $1,000. Development, you can be looking at a couple of $100 for a mini course in development. All my development videos are free. If you go through my personal development playlist on my channel, you can find all the stuff there. How to do this, how to do that, how to do that. They're all free videos, okay? I only accept payments from people who wish to help me pay my bills, and I must be clear with that. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Kristen. So Teresa, see, look, we've even got people in the comments thanking each other. I love the energy that I'm creating. Joy Joe, hello, good morning, Joy Joe. Okay, hi, Linda, you're doing email readings again. You said that you were stopping. I know, Joy, but I will be honest, I'm getting through a lot more email readings than I do if I do a Zoom invite with people as a one-on-one where I see and talk to people. You know, my Zoom readings, I am stopping those. Definitely stopped. I think I've still got about 2 weeks of where I've told people like 6 months ago, contact me in 4 months because I'm so busy. So I'm just getting through those few that are now trickling through. But ultimately, I'm stopping doing Zoom readings. All I'm going to do is email readings at this point. So it's only going to be email readings, people who want my books, so I can reply with my books, and any other information that I give out there. If you want to see your spirit guide, I have a testimonial that I uploaded yesterday from the beautiful Stephen, who lives in Vancouver, Canada. I did a video testimony of him yesterday where he was talking about the confirmation about what I said about his spirit guide. So if you do want me to see your spirit guide, all you've got to do is email me. Okay, so here comes my email again. It is linda@lindaray.info. Please spell it right. Okay, I've got Y's in there and my name is R-A-E, not R-A-Y. So that's my middle name, by the way. So I'm Linda Ray. Want to go and check me out on Google. Okay, so there's my email address and PayPal link. Okay, so Teresa, thanks, Victoria. See, oh no, these guys, you know, wouldn't it be good if people came in and they started a friendship? You know, contact me and I'll talk to you. You know, it is very social, and I encourage that as long as we set boundaries of what we do and don't appreciate with other people. You know, always treat people like creepy stalkers until they verify that they're actually on. I want to Zoom. I know, James. You know, you've been asking me for a long time. So please email me, James, and we will organise something because you have been asking me for a long time. Okay? We should do a Zoom. I'm actually thinking, let me get through this next couple of weeks, guys, because next week I am at university all week. My daughter will be in at QUT in the city. So I obviously have got some stuff. Yeah, she's only 16. She's still got 2 years of school to go, but she's already going to uni. She's doing, oh my God, astrodynamic engineering. She wants to design space rockets with Elon Musk. And I think she's going to do it because of the things that she's already got patents on through school. Okay. So she's already doing reverse engineering and anti-gravitational devices, which she's been doing since she was about 5, by the way. She's a very gifted child with her alien spacecraft technology. Can't say too much on here, just in case I get black vans at my door, right? So in about 2 weeks, when this world of my craziness starts to subside and I get back to some normality, I'm going to start organising Zoom sessions where I promote the link, and I will be doing like Zooms where people can join and we all talk together. Okay, so I'll be doing those as well. I can see those coming. Yes, I know, I'm getting there. She just butted in and said, yes, please do that. Okay, so let's get into some. Oh, okay. Gertrude, thank you. I love your name, Gertrude. I've just started a new job. Yay! But, I was offered another more financial job. I just want to know if I should change jobs. Yeah, I know. Okay, Gertrude. Information from her. Sometimes the grass is not greener on the other side of the fence. Be aware that you've got the security where you are. You know the people, you know the culture, you know the job. So if you change, there's going to be a lot of changes for you, okay? I can also see a different location. Now, that could be just changing jobs, but I am seeing like different area, okay, where there's more travel or something involved. All right. What I would suggest only as a psychic, right? Perhaps take a week off and ring this other place and say, hey, can I just come in for a week trial and just see if I like it before I give up my other job? There's nothing wrong with saying that, okay? If the other place says, no, we don't want you just for a week, unpaid, obviously, then that will let you know that my spidey senses were correct, okay? So be aware my spidey senses are going off here, okay? All right. I know it's not the money, but I think at this point it would be a safer bet for you to stay where you are. Okay, so I hope that helps, Gertrude. Okay, Zoom group sounds fantastic. Yeah, Joy, I want to help as many people as I can. So if I do a Zoom where we can have like a time, so I like moderate it, we can do like personal development, we can do mentoring, we can do how to get spidey senses like what I've got. Okay, we can do things like, how do you feel today? We all need a pep talk. So that's coming today. Okay, Michelle Green says, will my daughter love me again? We were best friends. I think she has been brainwashed. I miss her very much. Now, Michelle Green, I must emphasize here, I will never do resent. It's a big no-no. So if you ever go to a psychic and they say, oh, I see all this about your husband is doing this, is doing that, is doing that, please be aware that's a big no-no in universal energy and karma. So the way I get around that is I tell you about you regarding your daughter. So in this case, will my daughter love me again? I'm not going to answer that because it's her free will and she's not asking my consent to give the answer. But I will tell you that your relationship with your daughter has been modified where it will never go back to where it was. See how I get around that? Because I talk about you. Your daughter is growing up. She's now got her free will to do whatever she wants, okay? If she does come back to you, then it will be a different relationship to what you have before, okay? We were best friends. Now, do I see you, because this is how it's for you, right? Do I see you being best friends with your daughter again? Yes. See how I get around this? Because it's about you now, because you're the one giving me consent for the reading. So do I see you with your daughter again? Yes, I do. But it's not for years to come, okay? So I hope that helps, all right? Because she's got life lessons that she's learning. We can never know what our life lessons are. So how do we ever work out what other people have to go through? This is her journey. So she has to be the one to make that decision, okay? Okay, Gertrude said thank you. Tiffany, Linda, how do you see our future now? Do you think our timeline shifted? Our timeline is shifting so much every day. Why do you think I've gone to Rumble? Because things have to change. Now, for those who don't know, I'm now on Rumble Go check me out. My name is Psychic Bananas. Okay, I'm on Rumble. You know those things that make you go crazy? There you go. There's my channel name. I've just commented it. Go find me on Rumble. I've only just put one little video there at this point. Okay, but I'm going to start talking about global events that make you go, huh. Like, for an example, I'll go there before I pull out a question. Okay. Are you aware that there's a lady, she was apparently a teacher at Sandy Hook Elementary School, and she got shot and killed. However, 18 months later, a marathon where they bombed it, she got injured. Same woman. They used the same photo on the news, thinking people wouldn't remember 18 years ago she was one of the victims who died. How does that work? So it's called crisis actors. Okay, that's going to be one of my YouTube, one of my videos on Rumble. I'm going to show photos because I've got a lot of photos. If you Google crisis actors, okay, I've got heaps of photos where people have been in one instance and then a year later, here they are there. Funny coincidences, yeah? So that's what I'm going to be talking about on Rumble. Psychic information about what I get. Okay, Tiffany, she said, oh, hang on. Yep. So, LL, hello. Oh, hang on. I've got a few questions here now. Okay, so Tiffany, back to you. How do you see our future now? Every day it's changing, Tiffany. Okay. Please know that we are on the cusp now of what's going to happen. Read Revelations in the Bible if you want to know some information, because we're right in the thick of it. Okay? Every day we're changing. Okay. Krista M., thank you so much for commenting. Hello, Linda. Do you see if my change of my diet will benefit me? Thank you. Yes, Krista, it will help you. I'm actually seeing that you need to go into a green diet. There's green around you. Don't know what that is, if it's a color of your organs or whether you need a major detox or greens. I would be starting your green smoothies with like celery, kale, spinach leaves, broccoli. Throw all that into a mix and add some honey to it so it's not so yucky, and drink that. You know, I make this concoction that I drink that looks like urine, and I'll be honest with you, it looks like weed, but it's yummy and it's really good. So what I'm drinking today is my usual honey. It's got ginger and turmeric. That's the 3 ingredients in here. I just sprinkle some in with some honey, put in hot water, and then I fill it up with cold water just so it doesn't burn my mouth. Tastes great. Okay, here we go. So, yes, I do see a change in your diet will benefit you. LL, will I be successful in losing the weight I want to lose in the next 6 months? I'm going to tell you all, I did it. You can too. I went up to my doctor and I said to him, I want you today to weigh me. He weighed me. And I said, put it on your book. So that's how much I weigh today. 12 weeks later, I went back and I said to him, can you please weigh me so I can compare? So he weighed me on the same scales. And I said to him, have you modified those scales in the last 3 months? And he said, no. So they're still the same as they were 3 months ago. I had lost 16 kilos in 12 weeks. How did I do that? I still ate chocolate every day, cheesecake, muffins, you name it, because I am so committed to my sweet stuff. So I did not stop eating all that stuff. Mars bars and Snickers are on the list. So what did I do? Every day when I woke up, I said to myself, I am thin. When I go to the toilet, as I'm sitting there peeing, sorry, I'm honest, I say, I am thin, I am thin, I am so skinny, I am thin. And I imagine the waist, and I imagine the hips, and I imagine the legs coming in. And I say, I am thin, I am skinny, I am thin, I am skinny. And that was the only thing I changed. So the more we say it, the more our brain creates it, because it is a known scientific fact that every 100 days, every cell within our body regenerates itself. So therefore, illnesses, sicknesses, and our appearance all changes every 3 months. So how do people have cancer for 6 months when it's physically not possible, because all those cancer cells die? It's because our brain tells it that it's there. So the more we tell our brain not to tell it what it's going on about, the more we control our brain and say, you know what? I do not have that condition. I am thin, skinny, healthy. I've got a broken neck and I should be a quadriplegic, but I tell myself every day I am not in a wheelchair. I can still use my hands and my feet, and I can still talk and swallow. I don't have a thing in my throat. Well, I do have a thing in my throat. I've got an inch lump in my throat. But do you think I pay any attention to it? No. Like my brain tumour. I've got a brain tumour up here. It's only 9 centimetres last time that it was there, but after that it was gone, because I said it was not allowed to be in my body anymore. And I believed it. There are so many people out there, and I'll be honest, there's a lot of people out there, we sabotage ourselves because they like the sympathy, they like being a victim, so they get time off work, they get people coming around, how are you today? Here you go, I've made your muffins. They like it. So they like being in that lowered vibration. So then they get support and sympathy from others. There's a lot of people out there who do that, by the way, okay? But it's when we take charge of our own existence and we take that authority and we say to ourselves, you know what, from today on, I do not do that. I stopped drinking, and I was actually just telling someone the other day. They said, how long has it been since you've drunk alcohol? And I say, well, it was my birthday, and it would have been about 6 years ago. And I was sitting there, I had a scotch, and I said, this is the last time I'm going to drink scotch. I've still got half a bottle of scotch in my cupboard, but it's a reminder that I'm never going to touch it again. And I never have in about 6 years. Okay? So we can do this. It's telling our brain that it's okay to do it. It's still going to survive. It's still going to be alive without this routine or habit. And we're going to get through it together. Okay? There you go. It's easy when we sort of understand the science behind it. Okay? All right. So, okay, let me just keep going back through. LL, hi, Dr. Lynda. Will I be successful in losing the weight? So I hope that answers. Start saying, I am thin, I'm skinny. Okay? Tiffany, do you see a successful type of surgery coming soon for brachial plexus? My daughter's nerve in her arm is split and prevents her from certain things. Tiffany, I would love to say med beds are coming. We do have med beds on the planet, by the way. What is a med bed? You lie in it and it cures our auric energy. They know it. It does exist. Okay? It's very similar to what I was just talking about with our cellular network. Every 3 months, our cellular network cures us of everything. It's only because we create it again through our brain and our routines and habits that we still have injuries after 3 months, okay? Even scars like these on my hands when I was in ICU back in 2001, they should not exist because my skin rejuvenates itself every 3 months, okay, every 100 days. So my brain says, oh, but you've got scars, and that's why it recreates it, okay? All right, so we do have med beds. I hope they make them soon available. I'd love it. But it goes into our aura, which is our energy, on a cellular network level, and it cures us of anything. But at this point, and I'm going to be honest, darling Tiffany, nerve damage is the hardest thing to cure because it doesn't show in MRIs, X-rays, or CT scans, okay? You can never see nerve damage. unfortunately. Okay? So at this point, she's still got it. It's best to just be aware of what she's got and to do the best job that you've got with it. Okay? Hello, Susan Lisa. Okay, you'll be sued like Alex Jones. Stop it. Okay. What do you mean, James? Can you please comment again? You'll be sued like Alex Jones. Stop it. Yeah, it's all good. Chrissa, job change online in business. Will it be successful? Oh, Chrissa, there is some paperwork to do. So make sure that you do all the paperwork, the contracts, etc. are accurate. And I can see that going through. Okay, Linda, hey, from Lauren Masuda. I asked a question earlier in the comments. Can you please have a look and scroll up? Oh, darling, can you please ask again? Because I don't get time to scroll back up and find you, okay? Okay, Anya, hi, Linda. Do you see a change in work and living condition for me in the near future? Anya, I do see you moving in about 2 or 3 months. Wow. Wow. Okay, yes. So the answer there is yes. Okay. Choppy audio for Kristen. Yes, I know. Please no, guys, my internet is getting hopefully fixed on Tuesday. I have a technician coming. Okay. All right. Lots of love from the Gold Coast. Hey, Arseni. I was only down at Palm Beach last Sunday. There you go. Okay. Sue McCarthy, question, how long do you see me working at my current job? Sue. Current job. I don't like going past 2 years into the future unless it's something like really prominent that you're going to still do, like having kids, etc. But I'm seeing 8 months. Could be August. 8. Okay, the number 8. Okay. Alrighty. So let's just keep going down with this scroll. How long do you see me in my work? Yep. Okay, Maria. Good morning. Hello to Maria. Donna in South Carolina. I think James was referring to the Sandy Hook thing. And why do you think I'm going over to Rumble to talk about this stuff? Can't do it on here, right? But I will go there. Why do you think I've called myself Psychic Bananas? Because as soon as I say, as a psychic, I'm seeing this information, I can't get sued. Do you guys know that there has never been one successful lawsuit against a psychic for what they've prophesied? Can't be done, because then they have to prove psychic abilities exist. The government does not want us to know that they exist, because then we'd all have it and we'd all stand up to the governments, right? Why do you think I've started Rumble? Okay, so I can talk on there. Okay. So there you go. So thank you, Donna, for saying that. Arseni, question, we have to move and buy in 3 months. We are looking. Oh, okay, looking in Toowoomba or Ipswich or Nerang. Hey, you're in Queensland too. Okay, I can actually see you looking around Ipswich. Okay, a lot cheaper. Okay, Ipswich is a good place for you too, by the way. I don't know why. Make sure you get a house with air conditioning, because I know Ipswich heat. Okay. Alrighty. So, thank you. Okay. Lauren, will my 11-month-old baby be able to grow out of his seizures and stop medication eventually? Oh, Lauren. You know, my heart bleeds when we hear of kids that have got issues, but this is actually something that he will never outgrow. So he's always going to need his meds with him, Lauren. Okay? Please make sure that he's always got an ample supply with him whenever he goes anywhere, okay? Because you don't want to, it's like asthma. You want to always take your puffer with you in case, okay? So that's how I'm seeing it with him. Always make sure that he's got it. Okay, Sue McCarthy, thanks. This is about what my intuition is telling me, somewhere close to July, August of this year. Yeah, me too, Sue. Okay, I can see you moving too. Okay, James Cole just said thanks. Dawn says hello. Hello. Okay, as soon as I get through these comments, I'll start some tarot. Susan, love your hair today, Linda. Yeah, I straightened it for a change. Okay, got to do changes every now and again. Tiffany, have you considered Reiki? Yep, true. Kristen, thank you so much for commenting to Tiffany. Joy, when do you see me getting picked up by the literacy agent for my children's picture book? Joy Joe, you've got to go through other agencies. I would be entering your book into children book competitions. Have a look at that avenue, okay? Because they're out there. Change the way you're looking for the publicity, the publisher, okay? Go somewhere new, okay? And you'll have success. Arseny, thank you. James Cole, thanks, Donna in South Carolina. Yes, James, we know what she was talking about. Okay, which I can't talk on here because it's going over to Rumble at Psychic Bananas. Okay, Ross WB. Hi, Linda. Do you think I'll get a job I've applied for? Ross WB, you won't get a job that you've applied for. You'll get the job that you're applying for. So I don't know if you've got active applications that you're working on at this point, or it's going to be one that comes to you in the future. Okay? Tell me how that one goes for you. Okay, James Cole, message retracted, because we all know what James Cole's talking about today with a certain school. Okay? Krista, thank you for helping me. Okay, I'm up to my comments now. So now let's get into some tarot. Tarot? No, let's just do a lovey-dovey card first. Lovey-dovey card. I love these little guys. Okay, my little lovey-dovey card for today. Here they are, guys. Every single one of these cards starts with the word love. Okay, I've got heaps of them here. So let's just start shuffling. Let me connect here. Okay. All right, so as I shuffle, I'll just keep going through some comments. Hello, Linda from Susan Horsford. Thank you. Laurie G is my soulmate out there. Laurie G, I've actually got a video under my playlist. You'll see it under the Heaven books, the Heaven information. What are soulmates? I firmly believe soulmates are other people that are inhabited by our own soul at the same time. Now, I don't know if you saw that, but this card just flipped out. So I'm going to put that down. Let me just have some tea before I read this. Oh my God, guys, I nearly just spat out my tea. Have a look at this. Love believes in fairness and justice. Do you know I'm going to be talking about certain reactions to a certain medical procedure on Rumble? It's coming. There's a place in Europe, I don't want to say too much, okay, because I can get into some serious guideline issues with YouTube. There's a certain place or country in Europe, and they've now taken that company starting with F. You know, the one that starts with PF with an I in there? I. They've taken them to court, and they're charging them with millions of deaths because that is how many people are now dying from a certain medical procedure that a lot of us had to have for our jobs. Pardon me. If you go to Rumble and put in that V word, there's a lot of information there. Now that I'm on Rumble, I've been looking, and it's coming out, okay? It's all coming out now. The truth. So how true is this card? Love believes in fairness. Now, if we look at the universal laws, number 6, Universal Law 6 is the law of compensation. When things are done to us without our consent, without our free will, without being transparent, where there's been misinformation and bullying tactics, compensation is due karmically. So I want to talk about this on Rumble. I can't do it on YouTube, right? So love believes in fairness and justice. If we've been feeling that we're doing our right thing in our lives, we're helping others, we're doing all the universal work, and then all of a sudden, all our world turns to hurt, that karmic realignment does occur where we get compensated. It could be that we're healthy. It could be that we take our car for a service and he says, oh, I didn't really need that much. It's only this much and not this much. Okay, so you think, wow, just saved all this money. Okay, it might be going into the shop and you see what you want is half price sale. Okay, that sort of thing. Karmic compensation is coming to a lot of people now. Okay, we've just had a massive full moon, if you've noticed it. Okay, so we're right in this astrological realignment of energies because of the full moon. Okay, so be aware of all these changes that are occurring, and also be aware that we are creating right now the reality that we want. So if you don't want to live in a world of tyranny where people are saying, hey, you've got to go and do this, you've got to have that, this is your time to say, no, I don't. You know, I am one of the first people, I will stand up and I say openly and honestly, the day that I got told that I had to wear one of those things, I said no. I've never been sick. I never had any reactions, and I'm still going strong. So, and I've been going everywhere, seeing a lot of people, but funny. Anyway, we won't go there. Love believes in fairness and justice. So now I'm going to pull out a ruin stone. Okay, my little ruin stones. Hello. All I want today is one stone that we all need to hear about. Oh, it's you. Hello, it's you. Baby, it's you. Oh, look at you. You look like a little feather. Okay, I don't know if it goes that way or that way. So let's go find him in my ruin guide. Here's my ruin guide. Thank you so much to Sally Chaplin who gave me this one. Okay, here he is. I found him straight away as number 1 in the book. And he's up like an F. There he is. Found him. Okay, let's have a look at this one. This one is the cattle. Oh, my God, we've had this one before. So this one is pronounced Feihu, and it is the cattle ruin stone. Okay, so I'm going to show him again if you do want to go search this up on Google or anything else. There he is for you. Look at it. It's over my face now. Okay. An ancient primary source of wealth and status. The symbol of earned income or success. Yes! Something worked for to generate a return. Now remember, I'm talking compensation here. What you reap, you sow. Yes? So whatever we've been putting our energy into in the past, that is now all coming to fruition. Yes! So I've got 3 dot points here. Let's have a read. Prosperity, good fortune, success in financial or relationship matters due to hard work and actions. Compensation. Number 2 dot point. Signal not to give up on your current goals. Don't lose faith. Okay? Have you noticed how many angry people are out there now with no direction? How many emails every day? Because I get about 200 emails a day, guys. Every day I hear people say to me, I've got no purpose. Can you please tell me what my direction is? Can you tell me what my spirit guide is so I know if I'm on my path? Believe me, guys, we are all on our paths. If you weren't, you would be having things like severe nausea. Let's just go there. Okay, let me finish this ruin stone first, and then we'll talk about what happens when we go off our paths, right? Okay, one more. If surrounded by negative ruins, oh, well, we won't even go into that one because we're not negative people, right? Okay, so let me get rid of my ruin stone. Cattle. So things are coming to us. So let's go there now because a lot of people are asking me, what happens, how do we know we're on our path? When we're on our path, we don't need to see our spirit guides. They only come in and nudge us when we go off that path. So I say it like a kid learning to ride a bike. The kid sits on the bike where he's got little trainer wheels on the back, and there's usually an adult at the back holding the back of the bike, right? So here's the kid on the bike, here's the adult pushing him forward, right? As the kid learns and is on the path where he's learning to ride the bike, that human at the back lets go, so he's riding the bike by himself, right? If the kid falls off, if the kid goes off the road and lands up in the dirt or whatever, a human, the adult, runs in, picks them up, puts them back on the bike. They come in when we go off that path. So if we're not seeing them, if we're not getting messages, and if we don't get those signs like our feathers and other messages, then that means that we're already on our path, okay? I explained all this in my book, Spirit Guides and Life Paths Explained. If you want a copy of that book or any of my other 4 books, because I've got 4 books, okay, all you got to do is email me. I've just commented my email. All you got to do is just say, Lynda, can I get your heaven book? Can I get your ghost book? Can I grab your psychic book? Or can I get your book about spirit guides? Or can I get these 2 or 3 or all 4? Can I get all 4 of your books? That's all you've got to say. Keep your emails short because I get about 200 emails a day. So all you got to do is say in the comment, in the subject, just say 2 books, 1 book, 4 book, or whatever, spirit guide book. And then all you got to say is, can I please get your book? Be courteous. Ask please. Especially when you're getting something for free, right? So all you got to do is say that and send it to me. So I just get the one line. Okay, that's the book they want. I press reply. I attach the book and I put in my PayPal link just in case people want to pay for it. Well, it's not a payment. It's like a gift to me if you do want to help me support myself. I'm a single mum. My rent went up shockingly a few months ago, and I do struggle, guys. Every day I struggle like the rest of us do. But if you do have a way to help others and you want to do the right thing karmically, there's my PayPal link, okay? All right, so there's the ruin for today. Cattle, and it goes perfectly in line with this one, fairness and justice. If we've been doing all these hard works, justice prevails and we get that payoff, right? Whether it's compensation or what we sow. All right. A couple of comments now. Yep, so I read that one. Is my soulmate out there? Laurie, please get a book. Go and read go and watch my videos about timeline of reincarnation and what are soulmates and twin flames. Okay, basically there is no time. So basically, Linda and my cat Mary, one soul can be living my life right now, and when I die, it enters Mary, but we're both here at the same time because there's no time up there. Okay, so when we meet someone who we've got that real big attraction to, it could be us in a different suit. Lot to think about, right? Okay, because that's what I believe, because I saw it all when I was in heaven. Okay, we go from life to life when we're in heaven. Okay, Lenny says, "Hi there. Hi there. I'm on my way. I'm making it." Ooh, sorry, that's Phil Collins' Big, by the way. If you like that song, I love Phil Collins' Big. Big, 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 big. If you know that song. Okay, hi there. I'm on my way, I'm making it. Okay, do you see me charging for readings and opening my own business soon? Oh, Lenny, something happened with your... There's only my there. Okay, Lenny, okay. Do you see me charging for readings? I've got a little bit of a... Wanted, Will Robinson. We never do psychic words for the money. Think about it. I had a lady, she said, I can't pay my bills. I've got to start doing tarot so I can pay my bills. It's doing it for the wrong reason. We never do anything for the money. We do it for how we feel emotionally when we help somebody else. If you're doing it for that right reason, you will get work. If you're only doing it for the money side of it, no one's going to come and see you. So there you go. It's only up to you whether you know in your heart, because they know your intentions, start that own business. Okay? All right. So, James, okay. Okay, what about Thailand? I don't know. Okay, Gertie Gertrude, because you guys are all talking to each other, which I love. Okay, Gertie Gertrude, will I be able to get financial karma from the company who sacked me for not following medical policy? Yes. I hope you've got a good lawyer, and I hope that you're willing to wait the few years for it to come true, but I see fruition is coming. I can actually also see this in like some medical journal or some sort of advertisement, like a newspaper, where this company gets a little no through the media outlets. So I would be actually taking your story to the media, okay, saying, hey, what do you want to know? Do you want to know what happened to me? Do that, because the more publicity that you get regarding your lawsuit, it's going to come out and pay big for you. Okay, James, I want a refund. What for, James? Talk to me privately if you want a refund. I always say if anyone does a psychic reading for you and you're not happy with the service, you always ask for a refund. Okay, so James, not sure what you're talking about there. Okay, if it's for somebody else. Okay, hello, Linda from Venezuela. Hello, Juan. Okay, thank you for all you do. Thank you, everybody. Donna and South Big by Peter Gabriel. Thank you, Donna. It is Peter Gabriel. Okay, yeah, yep. Okay, so somebody out there knows it. Oh, just so you do know, I bought myself a new T-shirt yesterday, and it says Spaceballs, the T-shirt. Spaceballs, the T-shirt. I can't wait to get that one. If you know the movie Spaceballs, Mel Brooks, okay? Yeah, Spaceballs, the T-shirt. Okay, yeah, I got it yesterday. It's on its way. Okay, just like the movie Big. It's on my way. I'm making it. Okay, Laurie G, I got your book on Kindle. I love learning from you. Laurie, thank you so much. Okay, if you do want my other books, Laurie, all you got to do is email me and I send them over to you for free. Okay, Gertie Gertrude, I love your name. Good, because they are a well-known company. Okay. Carlone Plum, my dog Vince is me. Makes sense. You know how many animals do come to us because they know us so intimately, because they are us? I'm sure Mary came to me. We meld so good, that cat and I. She's destroyed my $10,000 Chesterfield leather lounge suite, but I don't care. You know how cats do that on one particular spot because it's their way of showing I own this. I'll get it fixed at some point if I want to, but I like it knowing that she's showing me she's comfortable here. She's showing me that this is her space as well. So why would I want to get rid of it? Why would I want to fix it? Because that shows me that she respects this place. She doesn't want to go anywhere else, right? Okay, Carlone Plum, my dog Vince is me. Yeah, James Cole, no, Linda, the sixth law. Oh, okay, the sixth law. Yeah, the universal six laws. Okay, let me just go over and plug my book, 5 Years in Heaven. Okay, what James is referring to, it's in the second half, Teaching of Heaven. Okay, I go into all the universal laws in the back. Okay, I explain how to use the law of attraction. The book The Secret failed dismally because they only talk about 3 rules. I put in the 4th rule, which is a doozy. Okay, so if you want my book, all you got to do is email me and I send it over for free. Okay, alrighty, I absolutely do it for the right reason. Thank you so much for clarifying, Lenny. Okay, I'm being urged to charge since I put all my time and heart into helping in others, but I'm borrowing money to eat. I know. Isn't it sucky? I'm sorry, but to be honest, you know, this book, this was over 15 years of me having to remember stuff. Oh, I nearly swore then. Remembering stuff. My other books, you know, years of research, years of typing. How much effort, how much hourly rate do you put into something that took years? You know, I've got a PhD. I'm a CBH. I'm a cognitive behavior therapy professional. I've got 3 degrees in life coaching. All that time, effort of all my qualifications, plus my PhD. You know, I hope and pray that my experience, skills, and training all add value, which is currency, frequency, money, to what people receive from me ultimately, you know? And obviously there's people out there right now struggling hard. So I can't judge who does what, you know? Really, we can't judge who does what. And I'm going to go there. Listen to this story and learn a very valuable lesson, okay? I received a PayPal text one day, and I opened the text and it said, "You've received 25 cents." 25 cents. How excited was I over that? You know why? Because I rang a friend and I said to them, "I just received some money in PayPal." And they said, "Oh, good. How much did you get?" And I said, 25 cents. I said, "What? No way. That's disgusting." They said, "No, it's not. Because this person lives in a very, very third world country. Their hourly rate is only 16 cents Australia. So she's virtually just paid me 2 hours of her time." So it all comes down to perspective, guys. Don't judge. Wow, you only tipped her 25 cents. Because to her, that was virtually half a day's work that she committed to me. See the difference? It's a big lesson. And it's a very humbling experience when we work out and say, wow, I earn this much an hour at my job. So we can be grateful for the money that we do receive. We can be grateful for what we do in a job, because I'll tell you, the person who donated to me that 25 cents, they are in a sweatshop in a third world country. And do you think she desperately needs my book so then she gets some self-worth? See the difference? Makes me cry. Look, I've got tears. Oh my God, I've actually got tears. So I don't judge who does what, who needs what. I'll never compare and compete, because some people will give their right arm when others will give their whole body. And other people need that right arm for other things they need. You know, when I left the police, I was an admin officer for 10 years with the police. I was in such horrible, horrible mental health. I went to see a psychologist and they offered half an hour for free. And the guy actually sat there in his leather back chair like this, but with all nice mahogany wood or walnut wood around it, and his marble slated tile floor. And he looked at me and he said, "If you wish to come back and see me next week, please pay $300 before you enter the building." I looked at him and I said, "Well, I'm not receiving money at this point. My mental health's down the toilet. What can you do?" And he said, "Nothing. Please leave." So I know how it feels to be in that pit of despair of mental health, where you only get professional help if you pay professional charges. So why do you think I went out and did life coaching, psychology, cognitive behavior therapy, and other things that I've done? Because I found out it's when we have nothing is when we need the most help. And it's those with nothing that I prefer to help, because they're the ones who truly appreciate and respect any time that's given to them. Big lesson today from Lynda, isn't it? Think about your own life. You walk past a homeless person on a subway station and you think, "Oh God, look at them. Why don't they go and get a job?" If they're in really bad mental health, they can't hold a job because they get triggered, they get anxiety, they get depression, and they don't know how to communicate correctly unless someone like me reaches out a free hand and says, I'm going to do what I can to help pick you up. I want us all to consider helping somebody else. Just do some homework. Compliment one person over the next week. I'm serious with that. Go out there and try your best to make someone else feel better this week. Only do one. And I'll tell you something. When I leave my house, I do that with every person that I look at. Every single person I look at, I try to say something nice to them. Because we all deserve to be better, loving, capable, and responsible human beings. Yeah? So let's get back to some comments. Okay. All right, James Cole. Okay, she's laughing. Okay, Linda, you are so sweet and you look magnificent today. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I straightened my hair for a change. My blonde is virtually coming through now, but all the grey is coming through, so it's sort of like melded together. I like it. I'm just going to go au naturel from now on. I don't care what anyone else thinks because it's my body and only I worry about what happens to me, right? Okay, you're bigger than what, Linda, as we all are. Yeah, that's right, James. Exactly. Okay, looking forward to seeing you on Rumble. Oh, yeah. Okay, just for those that have missed it, next week on Rumble, I'll be talking about MH370. Man, have I got some psychic predictions about what happened to that plane. Okay, I've watched MH370 on Netflix. I watched that 2 nights ago when I actually got off my emails. And, oh, my God, I was enthralled by it. Okay, I am loving episode 3 with the French girl saying her theories. She is on par. So if you have Netflix, go watch it and listen to the girl in episode 3 where she's talking about the AWACS, and she's talking about Butterworth Military Base. Get tingles because it's coming on it's coming to Rumble next Friday. Okay. Alrighty, Melissa Anon. Be nice if everybody did. Yes, it would be. Okay. Robert, keep going, Linda. Spread love to help others. Yep. Colin, yes, Linda. It's not hard to be nice. Exactly. So let's now go and get a tarot card. I do have feedback saying I should just do all the cards initially. But if I do all these first, guys, I lose the comments and I simply don't get the time to scroll back looking just for one name. Okay? So be patient. If you do, please email me. And I'm going to put in my email again. Okay? Here comes my email again. It's linda@lindaray.info. I spelled it right for a change. Email me over there, and all you got to do is say, hey, got a question. Try and keep it only to 5 lines. And if you can, please attach one photo. Okay? Also, if you want to be introduced to your spirit guide, all you got to do is email me, attach a current photo just of you, no other people, because then my spidey senses picks up all the energies from all the other people. I only want one current photo of you. And you send it over with just a little bit of information about yourself, only 5 lines maximum, okay? And it would help if you said, please let me know what my spirit guide is. I will reply. I like going to Google and finding a similar photo of what it looks like or they look like. And I'll reply and say, please Google what this means for you. Everything I do is now free. So if you do want to support me in any way possible, there's my PayPal link as well. And it's in the description below if you're watching this after I do my live. So here is my tarot card. Let's connect and say 1 card, please, is all I want for what the whole lot of us watching today needs to hear. Oh, I know it's working because I just got this little tweak of tear came out. My eye, okay, I will explain it. I do have a permanent eye injury. I was punched in the side of the head about 3 or 4 days before I died in America, okay? I don't like talking about it, but I do have a permanent eye injury. I know that I was unconscious for about half an hour, and when I woke up, I was seeing double. I had a really bad concussion, and it was about 3 nights later that I died. So I don't like talking about what happened to me over there, but I know that I was punched in the side of the head, and I've now got a permanent eye injury, so my eye waters all the time. To me, it is a constant reminder that I have lived through the bad times so I can give people that hope that when they go through those hard times too, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because look at where I am today because of it. All right, let's start shuffling. And as I keep talking, I will try and get one card. Not 3 or 6, just one card, please, about what we need to hear. Maria, she says, when you need me but don't want me, I'll be there. When you want me but don't need me, I won't be. Is that Mary Poppins? I'm not too sure. I don't really remember Mary Poppins. The other night I actually did watch. You know, my daughter, I love her to bits. She's 16. She said, Mum, can we please watch? What movie do you think she wanted to watch the other night? Oh, my God. We watched My Fair Lady. You know Audrey Hepburn, where she's at the races? Come on, Dover, move your bloomin' We watched that the other night. So Tashi loves it. You know, she's 16. You know, she's my little rock girl. She's going to be like a 70s rock kid. You know, she's so cool. You know, I could see her going to uni with her bloody, you know, she's already got the leather laptop bag that I bought her. So it lasts her. You know, I've got to buy her a leather backpack so it lasts her for 6 years at uni, because she'll be doing her masters. I know that. But she'll be wearing these really cool T-shirts. Spaceballs, the T-shirt. I love it. Yeah, she's going to walk into class. And then she's also got the Brian May T-shirts. Brian May is the guitarist from Queen. And the good thing about him, you know, even though he's got all this conservation stuff he does, and he's got his own forests, you know, May Park, etc., he actually finished his PhD in astrophysics 33 years after he started it. So he's like a national treasure for my 16-year-old daughter. So he's her inspiration that, yes, we can finish this course. Yes, we can, even if it takes you 33 years to finish your thesis. So Brian May, oh, there's the card. It just popped. Oh, I got the card. So my daughter loves Brian May from Queen. So I've been buying a Brian May T-shirts and really cool 70s rock T-shirts, as we do. Okay, so I need my book. So let me just have a look here. When is it just another day? Tiffany. Tiffany. I love it. I love it when I read these little conversations that you do. Okay, Tiffany, yeah, I can pull you a card, darling. Let me just read this one out first. Okay, I'm looking for the King of Wands. If you know what the King of Wands means, guys, here we go. King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Where's the King of Wands? Oh, he's here. Oh, he's got 2 pages. The King of Wands is the card that I have for today, guys. Here it is. King of Wands. King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands. Oh, my God, there's a lot of information here. Let's go into it. Now, just remember, guys, when we say men, it doesn't mean it's a man. It means masculine energy, like strength, courage, the fighter within us, okay? So it doesn't mean that there's a man coming to do all this for us, okay? It means that the situation represents those situations where we have to use those attributes, okay? These men are often found as entrepreneurs because they are always full of creative ideas and enthusiasm for their projects. They can, however, appear somewhat rash or impulsive in their decision-making because they are not afraid to take risks. So this is a time, guys, don't take risks, okay? They're not afraid to take risks. In a very, okay, I've just said that wrong. I've got to recant that, okay? Redact it. This is the time to take risks. If you want to go and get another job, if you're not happy where you are, start applying. If you want to take your money out of Bitcoin, do it. If this is the time to be a critical thinker and to do things, because the whole world right now is so unstable. Did you notice Bitcoin crashed about 3 days ago? I predicted that 2 months ago. Okay, I said around the second week in March, Bitcoin and the stock market is going to crash. Okay, we are now into the second week of March. So any day now, the stock market will crash. Think about what money you've got in there. Think about the risk. Think about where you could put it elsewhere. Okay, think about it as a critical thinker. In whatever role you find them, they stand out for their dynamic ways, and they will like to feel a sense of freedom in being able to go about their work without restraint. So this is a time where we say to others, do not control me anymore. Whatever it is that you want me to do, I'm now standing in my own non-compliant way, and I'm going to do it the way I do it. Obviously, if you've got policies and procedures, please follow them in your workplace, right? But if you get told you must do this, think about it. I didn't wear one of these things for 2 years. I never got sick. Think about it, okay? Think about it. Okay, they like variety and get bored easy. As such, they dislike detail, which they then feel bogs them down. Okay, delegating those tasks to others, you'll rarely find them taking care of such things themselves. The King of Wands is happiest when creating, and he has good vision. So right there, that's the message for today. They're very creative. So this is where we go into ourselves and we think about what it is that we want to create for ourselves in the future. The next 2 years will be crud. We've got to remember that. A lot of hardship. You think it's hard now? Wait, because it's going to get worse. Go and watch MH370 on Netflix if you've got it, and listen to the lady in the 3rd episode. It's about halfway through the 3rd episode, so watch the last 20 minutes, okay? She's talking about America's involvement. I can't say it here, but I can say it on Rumble, and I'm going to go and do it next week on Rumble, okay? So Tiffany wants me to pull a card just specifically for her. I don't usually do it live here, Tiffany. If anyone does want me to do a 1-card spread for them, please email me and say, hey, can you please pull me out one? But only make those emails about 5 lines long. Please also attach a current photo of yourself, okay? And please also remember, it does take energy. It does take a lot of my time as well. So try and think of a value if you were getting this from somebody else, you know. So that's why I always add my PayPal link just in case people do want to give me money to help me pay my own bills. Okay. Oh God, I've got 2 people now asking for cards. You know what, guys? I'm not going to do it. Okay, I know Tiffany, pull me a card, but if I start with one, I've got to do it for everybody. And on here, with about 30 people watching me now, I don't think that's fair because I don't want to hear what you're getting as a card. And we also don't know who those people are to you. They may know you. So we don't want to release private information. So Tiffany Sanchez and Chrissa Nicolau, can you please email me privately, attach a photo of yourself, and just say, can you please pull me a card, a tarot card? I will do that. I'll reply and I'll put in my PayPal just in case you do want to donate me some money to help me pay my bills. Henry, he says, take risks now. Exactly. Everything is going crazy. Why do you think I've got psychic bananas? Everything's gone bananas. Everything's going crazy, Henry. Of course. Seems opposite of how we should react to things are swirling about. I know. Because in chaos, what we think is illogical actually makes sense. Think about it. In a world gone mad, insanity is viewed as sanity. So that's why we've got to now take risks like that card that I pulled out of the tarot. I put it back in because I was going to pull a card for Tiffany, but I'm not going to do that now. So please email me, guys. Yeah, Tiffany. Okay, here comes my email address again, guys. Okay, whoops, even I spelled my name wrong. Okay, so there's my email, and here comes my PayPal. Yes, I know, I've got to keep putting it in there because everything I do is free, okay? And it's only if you want to donate is when I ask you to donate and help me pay my own bills. So there it is, guys. Okay, what time is it? 9:45 Brisbane time, so I've been here for over an hour. I've still got 30 people watching, so I'm happy to keep going. One question answers. If you do want some questions answered, please comment. Otherwise, email me. Okay, let's now. I haven't done her for a while. Okay, let me just go here. Maria Linda, I'm not on Rumble now. I joined yesterday. Rumble with Low. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your... I'm just going to write this down, darling girl. Okay, so it's... Maria... I actually watched The Sound of... But Julie Andrews running! You know, my daughter, she loves The Princess Diaries. Yeah. So, you know, Julie Andrews, she plays the queen in those. Yeah, so it's funny to see Tashi seeing Julie Andrews when she was really young. Okay, so you are called Rumble. Where are we? With Low. L-O-E. Thank you so much. I'll go check you out later. All right, haven't done Louise Benton's cards. Okay, it's the Anna Hass. Just pause the screen, guys, if you want the website. Okay, I'm going to go pull a card out of her deck today. The words on the back are extremely long, so I don't know if I'll go into all of them, but I will just pull a card. One card, please, that we all need to hear for the next week. Okay, I used to use her cards all the time. I haven't done it for a while, so I'll do one now today while we're talking. Okay, yep, so guys, you've got my email. You know, I do get about 200 emails per day. And this week coming, because I've got to take Tashi to university, because I'm not letting her go into the city by herself, obviously, it's about a mile walk from the train down through the city. And we've got to walk through some very seedy areas, if you know what I mean. So I'm not letting my 16-year-old do that by herself. So I go in with her every day. I've got a friend coming over who's cat sitting Mary, so Mary doesn't get bored for the week. I love it. Okay, so, and I've also got security at my house. You know, I've got about 8 cameras in my house. So, yeah, even though I'm advertising, I'm not at home, I actually am, because hello. Yeah, you can't get into my house unless you, hello, smile to the cameras. Okay, so I'll do a live in town at 1.2 in a few days. I've also got the NBN guy coming here on Tuesday, so I've got somebody here for that. Yay. Come on, one card is all I ask. One card, Louise Benton range of cards. Okay, let's just get there. Okay, let's keep going. Come on, one card. Oh, there it is. Look, it's falling out. It's falling out. I got it. I actually love how Louise does all the artwork on these cards herself. She designs all this artwork. And isn't it funny how we've just had a full moon and that's the card? And this one is called the Illumination. So I'm going to put it up and I'm going to pause the screen. That should do it. Let's just have a quick look. Illumination. Our very existence and all that surrounds us is miraculous. There is wonderment and magic in all things, and the world is such more than it appears to be. How true is that? Okay, so think about that this week. You know, don't judge what other people are doing. We're all going hard. We've all had it rough. So just allow other people to have this spasmodic moments. You know, when you go, what the heck are you doing? I wouldn't do that. Let them do it anyway. It's their life. They've got life lessons to learn. We've got to concentrate on our own, right? Okay. At our essence is a spirit that connects us to the vastness of all that is, the eternal witness to all that arises and all that passes away. Love and reverence for all our own existence and the existence of all life will awaken us to the blessings of this experience as embodied humans and the opportunity it offers us to hone the skills of manifestation and creation. The more authentically and truthfully we choose to live, the more aligned we will become with the universal forces or creation. Don't lie, ever, because they know our true intentions. They know if we're doing something for malicious intentions. Like I said before about, we should do readings to help others, not just for the monetary gain, right? This alignment will then enable us to see through the veils of deception. How much deception is out there now? A lot of companies are now getting sued. There's a lot of governments now being called in to say, hey, what were you doing? Okay? So there is a lot of deception that is now coming out, I saw a meme the other day where it says, conspiracy theories 42-0. I'm one of those, and that's why I started Rumble. Okay, so we see through the veils of deception that have prevented us from expressing our divine potential. This is our time to now stand up and be our true selves, guys, by reclaiming our sovereignty. Now, have you noticed out there now how many videos there are of police pulling people over and the person in the car says, you don't have rights over me because I'm a sovereign person? You know what that's about? It means that there is a Commonwealth of Australia government that is illegal, and the police and other governments apparently come under it. So all legislation that goes through, like district courts, magistrates courts, and Supreme Courts here in Australia, is not right. Okay, so there is a lot of evidence out there that shows that this is true. So all these people pulling that sovereignty thing now, and then we've also got the proof that because this medical procedure is patented, there's a patent on it. How do you put a patent on nature, right? Rumble, I can only talk about this on Rumble. But the thing is, anyone who took those medical procedures, they are now owned by the people who own the patent because you've got it in your cellular network. Time to wake up. We've been lied, we've been deceived, and that's what this card is about. It's about waking us up to the truth about what's been going on. Okay, by reclaiming our sovereignty, and that's when we stand up and say, you don't have a power or authority over me. I'm a free spirit. I have my own free will to make up my own decisions about what I'm going to do. We can embrace the truth of what we are and begin creating a future based on our dreams and desires for a better world. There you go. I got the illumination card this week. I didn't read that last bit, okay? All right, so there's tarot for the week. All righty, guys. It is now coming up to 10 o'clock. Let's just go there as I finish up today. Okay, I'm on Rumble now. Yep, okay. Please know, guys, in closing today, I love every single one of you watching. And I'll tell you why. Is because it is pure psychology. Out of 100 people, only 5% will do what they think is right or wrong. So you guys are in that 5%. Okay, Psychic Banana says, Colin M, thank you so much. Is it just another day? I don't know what that refers to, but okay. All right, so here we go, guys. A little bit about you. I appreciate every single thing that you guys are doing because you are taking those active steps in order to work out what's real, what we've been lied about over the last 50, 60, 70 years. My video on Rumble next Friday is about MH370. There are some truths in there, some psychic predictions. I think you're going to like it. Okay? I do think you're going to like it. Okay? All right. What is your name for your Rumble channel? Channy, it's called Psychic Bananas. Okay? If you look at the comments, Colin M just put it up there. I actually put up the link before. Here you go. Here's the link coming over. All right. I've just, here it comes as a comment. It's on Rumble, Psychic Bananas. You know, that psychic weirdness, psychic madness, psychic crazy going, moments that we have. So I will be talking about things that make us go, things that I can't talk about on YouTube. Okay, so if you've got ideas, if you hear a news story like Ohio trail derailment and you think, something's not right there, email me some news clips or links over that I can read up on, or whatever it is that you've got associated to it. Just say, Lynda, this doesn't make sense. Have a look at this and have a look at that. Because if you do that, I will give you credit. Just say, use my name. Like in that testimony I did yesterday about spirit guides, he said, please use Stephen from Ontario, Canada. Some people just like being M from Singapore type thing, or A from America type thing, okay? So it's about how much publicity you want there. If you want to be anonymous, I've had an anonymous tip. What do you think of these bananas? Okay? So that's going over onto, I like Sunday bananas. I know, Henry. I'm about to go and have a banana because it's breakfast time for me. Okay. Let those truth bombs fly. Yes, Lenny, I am going to let the truth bombs fly. But I will go there. For the next 2 weeks, I am extremely busy because of my daughter needing to go back into uni for another week to do study in there. So she's only in year 11. She's still got 2 years of schooling to go. But of course I'm going to go in there. What happened in Ohio is so bad for people and the environment. Well, Chrissy, you know it was all deliberate, right? Come on. And then they do another one like 2 weeks later, so we forget about the first. It's the same as MH370. Did you know that 4 months after MH370 disappeared, there was another Malaysian Airlines flight that crashed? Oh my gosh, how bananas does it make us? So, of course, I'm going to talk about this on Rumble. Come over, check me out on Rumble. You can subscribe there, become a follower of what I'm going to be doing there. Okay, my first video I put up the other day, it was just a little tester one just to see how it would go. So I didn't really put up there much. I didn't put any links or anything in there. It was just about the Florida Keys, because I know for a fact that a lot of people will be moving to Florida if World War III breaks out in America. Everyone's going to be heading south. Look at Terminator. We've got to go to Mexico. So a lot of people around the New York down to Florida area, they can't get across to Florida, to Mexico. So they'll be all going down to the Florida Keys. Why do you think it only took 3 days to rebuild all those bridges? Look at Hurricane Katrina. 15 years later, 18 years later, people still haven't got their houses built. Something ain't right there. Things that make you go, You know that song? Things that make you go, Oh, yeah. Okay. Simulation Nation. I know. Shh, James Cole. Okay. Beautiful hair. What is my path for career, please? Love fits all. Thank you so much for asking. Please email me. My email is there with the yellow tag. So scroll up, find my email. Okay. Email me your questions, guys. I do prefer to have one photo, only one, please. Only about 5 lines of text. If you want my books, please email me and just say, can I please have all of them, or just 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay. Heaven, Psychics, Ghosts, and Spirit Guides are my 4 books. Okay. Any of those you want, please, all you got to do is ask for them. If you want me to see what your spirit guide is, I've got a testimonial there from Stephen in Ontario, Canada. That's from yesterday. You can go watch that one. So he says virtually, go and get Lynda to tell you what your spirit guide is. All I need is one current photo and consent. Please tell me what my spirit guide is. Okay. I always put in my PayPal link just in case you want to help me, because that's how I earn money these days. Okay, well, it's not earning money. Hello, it's just gifts. Alrighty, okay. Hank and Kelly, he said, oh, hang on, I've got a few here. Lenny, I live in Ohio. Something in our hood tested their faucet. Okay, someone in the hood tested their faucet water and filtered water last week, and it came back as not safe. I know, Lenny. Don't drink your tap water for at least 6 months. You got to go and buy yourself water in like bottled water from somewhere else. You think it was deliberate that was right next to that bloody river system? Come on, I've got to talk about this on Rumble. Can't do it here, right? Okay. Henry's law. Okay. Hank and Kelly, you and my wife have the same hair. She also takes the time to straighten it sometimes, but personally I love it wild. Hank, I love my hair wild too. Today it is extremely humid here in Australia, so why did I do it? But I just felt like a little change. You know, we all do that. Okay, so Hank and Kelly just said thank you. Yeah, so I've done a little bit of a straightening on it this morning. Okay, so lastly, before I go, I was telling you all about how great you all are, wasn't I? Okay, a little bit of a pep talk. Okay, oh, sorry, electric car. When is World War III going to start? Honey, baby, electric stuff and games. Keep up. World War III started before 9/11. Who do you think did that? Then they try to blame other countries so they could start poking the bear, so then they don't have to be the first ones pressing the buttons. Come on. Go and watch me on Rumble next Friday night. That's Brisbane time. I'm going to upload. That'll be a video. Do you know, I'll just give you some little spoiler alerts, what I'm going to talk about. Are you guys aware that there was 2,500 kilos? So that's about 7,500 pounds. I think I got the calculation right. It was electronic equipment that they put down as walkie-talkies. It had a military patrol that escorted it to the airport, and it did not go through the scanning or x-ray machines before it was loaded on the plane. They reckon it was a certain country where they make tea. So they could not have that, if you know who they are, 3-letter country, if you know who they are, right? A 3-letter country did not want that going to the country where they make tea. Look at where that plane disappeared. It was between two air traffic controllers. So it was in the white space between the two. It was done deliberately, guys. Shh, can't say it here. Okay. Does the photo help in connection and readings? Henry Kogo, thank you so much for asking that one. Yes. As a psychic, I connect through photos, okay? So when I get a photo, I can actually go in to the photo as a psychic and I get a connection to you. So if you say something, hey, do you see me getting a new job next year? As an example, I look at your photo and then she tells me yes or no. I get the answer in my head. So that's why I ask for a photo. Please know I will never share photos. Everything with me is highly confidential. I worked with the police for 10 years. I know what privacy is about and confidentiality. I only share things with consent. If a person says, Lynda, I give you consent to talk about this. Okay? Alrighty. So, Kristen T, I'm so sorry at Lenny, praying that you have clean water ASAP. Yes, Kristen, thank you so much for caring. You know, I am so in awe that I've got so many lovely, lovely people who watch me on YouTube. Every single one of you deserves so much pride, respect, and love ultimately. You know, I would not be here. Well, I would be here, but I just have 0 followers if I was just doing this about me, right? We all want to be better people. We all want to know the truth about what's going on. We all want to help other people. So that's why I call you my tribesmen. The ones who watch my videos, the ones who actually take the effort and the time to be here, I cannot commend you enough for the love and the support that you create within you. So please know, even if I don't reply to you for 3 days, because some emails it is 3 days before I can get to a reply, please know you are there in my inbox, and I do try to get to every single one. If you email me and I reply, and then you reply back and you say something like, "Oh, thanks for that," I don't reply to that one because that just is too much for me to go into. But obviously, if you want to know your spirit guide, if you want me to pull a 1-card tarot for you, if you want me to do anything for you, please, all you got to do is email me and ask. Everything I do now is free, unless you buy my books off Lulu, which goes out to like Booktopia, Amazon, and some other sites, okay? But if you buy one book and you think, oh, I can't afford the other 3, contact me and I'll email you the other 3 for free, okay? We've got to start being more loving, kind, understanding, and compassionate to everybody on the planet. We've all got it hard, okay? Oh, my God. Will we have a currency collapse, says Nat V? Yes. Every single world is struggling now with their debt clocks. I just gave a spoiler alert there, didn't I? With blood. Okay. If you heard that, you just heard a little drop. Okay. Here's a thing you can do. Go over to Google and put in USA debt clock. Then you get rid of that and go to Google and put in China debt clock, Australia debt clock, New Zealand debt clock, Bosnia debt clock, Russia debt clock, Ukraine debt clock. Have a look at how much all these countries owe. Then you'll start waking it up. The currency must collapse, because who ultimately owns these loans that has created all this debt? Once you know that answer, can't say it here. Rumble! Psychic bananas! Okay. Hey, tell me this one, guys. Okay, right now I've got 16 likes. How would you like it if I go and get some merchandising where I do my psychic bananas is the banana punching the logo, psychic bananas? Who wants a t-shirt? Do you think that's a good idea? Get psychic banana t-shirts? If you do, hit the like button, okay? Let's do that one today. Let's see how many likes I get for people who think, yeah, I'll wear a psychic banana t-shirt, where it's like the conspiracy type truther out there. Look, some likes just went up. So I'm actually thinking about going, because you can go to these like t-shirt creation places, and I've already got the logo, and I just say, look, just put it as a little circle on the front. So, like Spaceballs, the t-shirt. Okay, I will wear that in a video when I get it, okay? So Spaceballs, the t-shirt. So if you like the idea of psychic banana t-shirts that you can buy, I'm going to buy one myself if I do this, okay? So then I'll be wearing it every time. So then that'll be how you can like, oh, yeah, look, I'm on this channel, Psychic Bananas. Share the love, guys, because I'm going to start. At this point, I'm only going to do one video a week, but I want to start doing it every day. Truth, psychic predictions, truthers, okay? All righty. Okay, let me just keep going down. Love the t-shirt idea, says Vicky Light. Yeah, I think I will do it, because then you know what? I can give away some t-shirts for free, where I just say, please just make a donation to PayPal if you wish to help me pay for like postage and handling. because even from Australia, I think the worst place to go is like America for payment for postage. So, it's coming up to about $20 to send a T-shirt to America. But, I'm happy to do that, to give some people free T-shirts that they wear out, promote my channel on Rumble. Okay. Matchies. Yeah, I know. Love fits on matchies. How cool it be with me with my Psychic Banana T-shirt on, and you guys can sit there with yours on. I had a lady the other day and she held up my book and she said, look what I got. So I held up mine and we had such a connection because we both had the same book, Do you see how my energy now is just starting to, ooh, bingo! You know why? Because it's when we connect with others. That's when magic starts, right? Okay, love the T-shirt idea. Vicky Light, thank you so much. Thank you for the reminder to hit like for Lynda. Okay, yeah, hit that like button, guys. Okay, is it just another day? Yes, please. Oh, that's your name. Oh, I didn't see that as a comment. Sorry. Yes, please. Okay, matches, go on then. I'll have one. Okay, James Cole, yes. Henry, our own club of T-shirts, absolutely. Respect All Life T-shirt idea. I know, Adele. Don't talk about the Fight Club. 100% cotton. It will only be 100% cotton. Have you noticed the shirts that I wear in all my videos? I only wear 100% cotton. If I wear another shirt, I have to take, this is cotton, okay? This is my cotton shirt today, okay? So it's got this nice little panel on it. But I can only wear cotton because if I wear anything else synthetic, I just sweat because Australia climate. We've got like huge humidity here today. I've already got the air conditioner on. I knew to put that on before I started talking today. Okay, Kate Breton. Okay, love your story is amazing. Oh, keep it breezy. Keep it breezy. Okay, so if you like the idea of me getting a Psychic Bananas T-shirt, please hit the like button, okay? Let's see how many likes I get over the time that people watch this video. Okay, synthetic fibers make me sick and I feel my energy is way off. I know, Nat. Nat, one thing I did say to myself this morning when I was straightening my hair, I was actually saying, why don't I ever blonde it again? Yeah, I was having that moment where I was talking to myself in the mirror like we do. Yeah, come on, let's admit it. We all do this, right? I was talking to myself in the mirror like a true psychic banana. And I was sitting there thinking, God, Lynda, you got a lot of grey in there. Why don't you just blonde it again, And I thought, no, because the blonding process goes into your roots and it actually, those chemicals does affect our pineal gland. So I'm just happy now to just go au naturel and let my roots grow out, okay? So I've got a streak of blonde hair. Look, you can see the streak here. Meow, coming through. Okay, silver alert. Okay, but look, there it is. You can see it now. Okay, I've got this blonde streak coming in, and I'm actually very, very proud of it. You look at my life. Doctors told my parents back in the 60s that I wouldn't make it to an adult. I'm now 57. They said I'd need heart, lung, and kidney transplants when I was a kid. And look at where I am now. Wow. I'm so proud of who I am. So it's when we look at ourselves and we look at what we've, I want you to look at yourself and say to yourself, I went through that. I survived that. I went through that. That's happened to me. I did that. Start feeling proud of it. Wear those body scars or battle scars. Like, look, I've got battle scars from the stuff I've been through. Look, you can see all the scars on here from cannulas when I was in ICU. I look at all these scars and I think, man, I'm proud of what you went through. And look at who you are today, helping other people get through their stuff as well. Oh, my God, it's great. Yes, Rumble, Psychic Banana, said Colin. Yeah, I'm Brianna Banana. Oh, my God. I need prayers for my daughter's rat. He is not doing well. She has an amazing soul. I was afraid of rats my entire life, and she showed me that rats need love too. Of course, Leanne. I can't stand on ants anymore. I catch spiders. I've got this little Chinese takeaway container, if you know what I mean, those little clear containers with the little clear lid. I use those with a clipboard. So I put the container over the animal, the little insect or whatever. I slide in a clipboard and I take it outside so it lives in the yard. I don't kill anything anymore. So please know I will be praying for your rat. In fact, let's all do it right now. Why don't you do it for me? Let's all do it. So all you got to do is think about the word Leanne. Think about a rat. And then all you think about is health, healing. I send you love. I send you healing. I send you the almighty power of God, angels. And I call in the angels. Anyone on behalf of Leanne who's given us our consent to help her daughter's rat survive whatever's going on with it. We don't need to know what's wrong. All we need to know is that it's going to get fixed. Please help this animal. And if this is in this animal's life, help it through whatever process it must go through. But allow it to heal. And allow it to know how much we and the humans around that rat all love and appreciate it for the happiness, the support, and the love that it has given to us. Amen. That's all we've got to do, guys. How easy was that? So it is a prayer. And I throw in angels. I work in God, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Mary Teresa, whoever you want to say. Gandhi, John Bon Jovi. Some people think he's a god. But it's whoever you want to identify as your God. And as long as you admit that that energy from the universe is doing its best for us, that's all that counts. That's all that matters. And that's all I can ever ask any of us to create in our own life. So then we pass that on to others. So Leanne, I hope that your animal, of course it's heartbreaking, just asking God and everyone to help him breathe better. Yeah, allow him to breathe. Allow him to breathe. Okay, look at that. Look at all the comments, guys. Why is God a him? Nat V? Well, we've got to go back in the Bible. You know, if we go back to the 14th century version of the Bible, which I have, every single monk, every single priest, father, padre, whatever else you want to call them, they were all male. Makes sense now. Why God had to be male? Couldn't have a female because it wasn't until the 1930s when females could even vote. So they couldn't have a female being in charge. Seriously. Why do you think it's called Mother Earth? It's only New Age people who came up with that term, right? Because they realized what hocus pocus most of the Bible is, because it was written by egotistical priests. That's why there's been 28 versions, okay? 28 editions. Why has there been 28 different changes? Because people, if their ego, think they can do better at it. So you've got to go back to the first editions of the Bible. And then you've got to sort through the way they wrote thous and shouts and the thys. So you've got to convert all that. But I did it a couple of years ago. Can't remember now where I found it, but I know that I've read it. Okay. All right, let me just go. Hi, everyone, to Dr. Lynda. Okay. Reverend Melissa Kennedy. Okay, so just for those who are now just watching, a little recap, guys, because I am going to get off here shortly because it's been 2 hours. First of all, guys, I'm going to put in my email address. If you want me to do a one-card spread for you, where I pull out a random tarot card for you that is relevant, obviously, I'll do it right. I always do it right, okay? I don't just say, oh, yeah, you've got the Ace of Cups. I don't do that. That's why it takes me so long to reply to my emails, because I do it right, okay? So if you want me to pull a one-card spread for you or a 3-card spread, Please know I need a current photo and just some basic information about you. Hi, my name's Lynda. I live in Brisbane, Australia, 57, and I'm a Pisces. Okay? Something like that. Okay? I work for this. I've got 3 kids. Can you tell me? Just so can get that connection to you. Okay? If you want me to see your spirit guide, all you got to do is email me and say, hey, what's my spirit guide? Here's a photo. Okay? If you want any of my 4 books, Heaven, Ghosts, Psychics, and Spirit Guides, all you got to do is email me. There it is. Here it comes. Email me and I will reply. Could take a few days. I've still got emails there from Friday I've still got to reply to, okay? So just be patient, okay? This coming week for me is extremely busy. I won't be home. So I only get access to my emails on this computer because it's through Vistaprint, okay? So I don't have that on my phone, so I can't reply to emails when I'm out and about. I only can do it on this computer, okay? So please know this week is a little bit busy. But if you want a reading, please email me and just say, here's my photo. What do you tell me about my work situation? If you want me to see your spirit guide, all you got to do is send me a current photo and say, what's my spirit guide? If you want any of my books, please just say, can I get 3 of your books, the spirits, ghosts, and psychic or whatever, right? Or heaven. If you want all 4, just say, can I get all 4 books, please? I will put in my PayPal just in case you wish to help me pay my bills. Okay? What else? Rumble is now on. If you think the idea of psychic bananas on a t-shirt will work, please press the like button. Okay? If I can get up to 50, I'll go to 50. We're now at 33. If I get to 50 likes, I will consider getting psychic banana t-shirts made up. I will send them out for free. So I will do competitions. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if I can get to 50 likes, I'll think about psychic bananas. Go over and see me at Rumble. I'm there as Psychic Bananas. My next video is going to be about MH370. It's a doozy. I'm going to talk about other things that make us go in. Okay, psychic information that I've been getting on certain global news stories. Okay, so there's what's happening for me these days, guys. Please know I'm only an email away. It may take me a little while to get there, but I will. Slogan on t-shirt, medium MIMD, bending bandan. Okay. Mary, not sure what you mean there. Okay. You know, a she is God, divine mother. Yes. Leanne, Scorpio here, 211-1. Okay, Leanne, please know, I'm not going to do any more readings here today because I'm about to get off. I'm being here for 2 hours. I do have to get out of the house. I've got to be out for a few hours. I'm going to come home and get some emails done this afternoon. And I've got to play with the cat. She's asleep on my bed. I know it. Okay, so guys, closing. If you've liked today, I'm just going to put my Psychic Banana link in again if you want to go over and follow me there to stay up with what I say about all the psychic stuff about global news stories. If you've liked today and you want to help me pay my bills, here comes my PayPal link as well. And guys, that is me. I've been here for nearly 2 hours now. Please know how much I love, I support, and I will try my best to help all of you grow and be your full potential. Thank you so much for being here. I'd like us to get up to 50 likes. If I do 50 likes, if I get up to 50 likes, guess what? I'm going to start, I said if I get up to so many likes, I'll start my Rumble. I've started Rumble. Now, if I can get over 50 likes on this video, I'll consider, because it'll be about 2 weeks before I can do it, but I'll look around for a printing place where I can get my Psychic Banana logo put on there as a t-shirt that I can send out to people. So then I'll be doing merchandising. Okay, guys, I love you all. Thank you so much. Take care of you. The only way we make a difference to others is by making the difference within us first, so then we are capable of looking after and receiving love, etc., from others. Okay. All right. Thank you to everyone commenting. Beautiful day, guys. Have a great Sunday wherever you are on the planet. Good evening, good morning, or good night. Love yous all. And I'm off here now. Thank you so much. Talk to yous all soon. Bye.